I was struggling with active addiction. I remember like looking in that little mirror in the jail cell and like asking myself, like, when are you going to be done with this life? When do you want to make something more of yourself and do something? Like, I have a child, she's 5 now, and she wasn't asked to be brought into this world. And what I had done to her, she was ripped from her family, ripped from her mom, and CPS took her. After jail, went to treatment. I think it's been a little bit over a year now, and everything that I've gotten involved in that was suggested to me by these people worked. Like, I'm a completely different person. It like allowed me to find my own me. I finally got my child back at a time when I was ready to get her back and I was able to enjoy her, knowing that I could support her and give her a life that a 5-year-old deserves to have.
To be eligible for the Bringing Families Home program, the family has to be involved in the child welfare system, have an active court case, and be in reunification, be homeless or at risk of homelessness, wherein that homelessness would interfere with their ability to reunify with their children. The Bringing Families Home program is a program that allows us to assist families to get into housing and provide them a supplementary payment for the rent during up to a course of 1 year, where we assist the families in finding housing, we assist them in getting in, assisting with the cost of move-in, assisting with things like deposits, utilities, etc., and then we provide a payment for their rent for up to about the next year. And once they come to the end of the year, they should have taken over full payments themselves, because along the way we're helping the family out, helping the parents out, and becoming employed and earning, increasing their income.
I've gotten a new job working in recovery. They've also helped me pay for school to become a drug and alcohol counselor. I never knew what I wanted to be before or where I wanted to go, and now I have a sense of like I have a purpose. Like, I know where I fit in, and I've never felt that in my life.
Child welfare services, when we have talked about services for our families, housing is definitely one of them. However, before, we would do things like shorter term hotel vouchers, really trying to find a way to support the family, but really not for the longer term basis. The great thing about the Bringing Families Home Collaborative, which is part of our larger homeless and housing services collaborative, is that we can focus on some of the root causes and the root issues around folks not having homes.
So they gradually, like, we knew off of everything being paid for. And they make it, for me, they made it to where I wanted to be independent. I kind of like just got my job and became like self-sufficient, could pay my bills, and it's just been an amazing journey to be able to like work on myself rather than to have to worry so much about like keeping my car or not being able to pay my rent or finding a job.
Families are undergoing a tremendous amount of stress and strain, and this is just one other way for them to relieve at least that barrier. And for us in child welfare, we want to get our children back to their families if they've had to be removed from them.
It's a joy to have her back, and I thank God every day for having her back. But it's going to take consistent work to help her with the things that she's been through. It's stability for her. Like, she knows what's going to happen. She's got her bathtub and her toys, and as small as those things may seem, like it's huge for her. And to be able to have like a kitchen to make her dinner every night, and a beautiful room for her, and a bookshelf with her school books, and it's what she truly needs and deserves. I'm very grateful for Placer County and everything that's been offered to me, because it really has helped.